Rents and housing prices have risen steeply and the ranks of the homeless grows daily. Many argue that housing reform drags because MPs are often landlords themselves. Join us tonight at GBB to learn the facts.
Let's get some visuals.
What's going on?
What is this? Oh yeah.
Jeez. I don't even want...
Oh God! Oh God! It's dodgy.
Yay, we got a new car, boys. Let's go.
No.
GTA skills right there.
Someone's hacked this. Scan the area. Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Moving to the hostile's location. Over. Negative. No vision of the suspect.
Where's backup when you need?
What?
Control. We are still on the suspect. Over. Responding to illegal possession of firearm. Over. Somebody help that officer. Over.
A little help here.
Can anyone see the suspect? Pursuing the target. Over.
There's only one way this ends. Get back here!
Have a look, you're tough, huh?
We are inbound. Stand by.
They passed through the checkpoint. Over.
Well, I'm waiting. Where is...
Any sign of the target? Anyone?
We don't need guns right now.
This area is clear. Keep moving.
Yeah, we escape. Let's go.
All units,
Yeah.
disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
Open. Open sesame. Open sesame. Let's go, man. Let's go. In the door.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
Right, Inspector Law, this better be good before I knock you out, mate. What we doing? Who's this gay
Mary
guy
Kelly
next to
heads
me?
up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary
I
abandoned
wonder
cash
why.
in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you
What just
retrieved.
happened there?
Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stankovic, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your
Yo.
optics.
Okay. Where we going, fucking...
Sabine
whatever
here,
your name
Inspector
is.
Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Al...
Need to look at tech. I've got 30 tech points. So I can... Okay. Oh, so these are gadgets. These are upgrades. Oh, I'm guessing these. Oh, so these let me hack drones and stuff. See, so I didn't know what other gadgets did.
Ian took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Sure, but it didn't work last time, so why would it work this time? The police force...
I know it's too fun. Chicken wing, fucking prick. Stupid idiot. You wanna go as well, you stupid little idiot. You're not good. Oh shit. This bitch just up.
Gun! There's a gun over there! Back off.
Idiot.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Got it.
You lost your
Watch
mind?
for hostiles, people.
I've dealt with enough shit.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang.
Negative.
Oh, you mean
No
you
sign
got.
of suspect. Over.
Oh, you're a dickhead, man.
Control. Let's put out an Ep2. We're getting nowhere here.
Whatever.
Go, go, go! Go, 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 Power Rangers! They just broke that fucking thing in one place. LOL! Oh, Steven, I know you're in here, right? Do you know Twitch banned my audio, right? Twitch banned my audio from my last stream because they had a song in.
We are pursuing the target.
They banned 6 minutes of audio.
Control. I've lost the target.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
Hello, darling. I was afraid I wouldn't.
Oh, we got a new friend!
City's gone to pot, hasn't it? Interested in maybe changing things for the better?
Shit, are you saying you're dead sick? I could really use your help.
I mean,
Well, you're not
can't
getting
guarantee
any of that, you
anything,
stupid prick.
but we'll try. What's up?
So I help out with this, well, call it a charity. Basically, we help undocumented people dodge the deportation squads. But then suddenly all the people I helped out just, well, they just stopped responding to me. It's not like them, and I'm worried.
We got this. Shouldn't be a problem finding out if this group is crooked or not.
Excuse me, do you want to just move?
The fucking yeah.
Security here is state of the art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind-fucker.
Shit. Well, at least you don't have a microchip in you. Bitch knew who she was dealing with. You'd never bow to her.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
I need to find the stairs. No. This is both so annoying.
Roger! Yeah!
Look at the state of you. Look what you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
Look, I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
Fuck! This is a dystopian nightmare, right? Either you toe the line as a slave or zap. She triggers that microchip and you're a pile of spare parts.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Control. Target just pulled out a gun. Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over?
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
Bagley, what have we got?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
All right, I've got some options then.
I've marked both on your optic.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Yes, I thought about this too. If we want to stop them mercs from stepping all over us, we've got to take down their leader. So what's your plan?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Control. Individual is armed.
We are unsighted of suspects. Over. Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
What else?
hope you don't mind me getting...
Can Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
Yeah, it's a new drug off the dark web. Jakes was trying to keep it off the streets. You know, when they actually used to try.
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
Yeah, at the cost of how many lives?
Well, the phrase Finsbury New Project keeps popping up in their comms, if you'd like to take a look into it. It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
People just try and be patient.
How about some deep breaths, yeah? Oh, door street artists. I saw one the other day. Some Albion thugs came up to harass her. So she took out a paintball gun and pelted them with clay. You want to go? Is that it?
Suspects reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile. Received. Moving to intercept. Requesting patrols to go on standby. Over.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over.
Auto drive now enabled.
Dreams, passions, hopes, ambitions. You're complex, so we're complex. Complex. New clothing for the new
checkpoint. Pursuing the target. Over. Going in for a tactical ram.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Force them to a stop.
Control, you're still on the suspect. Over.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Can't wait to hear what this bloke knows.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Rob is paranoid as.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Acknowledged.
Terminating the search. Control. Put out an APW.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
Spied some windows up there. Might be a way in.
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
I've got this.
There's our target. Over. Negative. No visual of the suspect.
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
Let's rig up. Bit amateur compared to mine, but...
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
I've got this.
Welcome to Clare and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
How would I even get in the flat? Mate, I just went Assassin's Creed. I went Assassin's Creed on his ass.
Just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fucking hell.
How did I get arrested? I got arrested somehow.
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
Shit. That's bad. But we... still need to finish this. Let's go.
Oh. I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own.
A slick
If he
escape.
fix
We got
everything
arrested.
I've heard,
looking at
you'll
it.
help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing and some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Working on an upgrade of his private police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
I'm going as fast as I can. Fuck
Shit.
off.
Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail operatives.
Definitely not a doddle breach in that place. So, what are we into?
I like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Oh, hello, hello.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Of course I know. But if it's what it takes, then so be it. We have to know what Cass is up to with this new project. Whatever he's planning to do, it's gonna be nasty.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
So, are you... You really asking me to kiss some Albion ass right now?
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians.
Let's change.
If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
Proceed, we're going to ram the target. Negative. No sign of the target yet. Someone call 999. No sign of the target. Over.
What the? Turn around and exit the area right now. I'm done with you. Whoa, dipshit, all right.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
Can I help?
Control.
Immobilizing the suspect.
Possible hostiles near your location. We have an injured
You're
pedestrian. Do something. Over.
Be advised, we are on the trail. Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
Oh, come on now. What do you want?
Returning to HQ. Search terminated.
What the? Oh, bloody hell.
She took her to. What the fuck was that?
Think London's in deep shit? Well, how about you stop whinging about it and join the fight instead?
Are you with DedSec? Because I could use your assistance.
All right. Just start talking, then we see what we can do.
My friend has a rare medical condition. Unfortunately, with the NHS in disarray, they haven't been able to get treatment in months. We were out of options until this time Kelly doctor said they'd help for a price. I didn't know what else to do, so I paid them.
Keep talking.
That bastard. The drugs worked, but it turned out they were addictive. The second my friend was hooked, the doctor inflated the price.
Sod that doctor. We'll get your friend the medicine he needs.
We need to do a recruitment mission.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
I suggest you track down this so-called doctor, Bagley.
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
Just do the main story, don't get any of that shit.
Our prospect's frail human body has failed them. They've been hospitalized. If you want them to join the resistance, this is a poor way to go about it. The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes. There's the laptop.
Oh, they're gone. Well, I feel like a right knob.
Looks clear. Gonna check over there.
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data. I found them at warehouse when experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Why would you do that?
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Yeah, I got it.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Keep an eye out. Someone has that thing.
Look, the tide are running, and tide
Where the fuck did he go?
Got the vehicle. What next?
I found a safe location where a friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Job done. The drugs are somewhere safe. We'll send you the location. Your friend can kick out his addiction slowly now.
Anyway, I owe you a favor now.
DedSec's always looking for gutsy people. You'd fit right in. Wanna join?
Fine. I'm in.
Made a new friend.
Need more cheeky bastards like you on the crew. People willing to get their hands dirty.
Yes, well, I'm ready to help however I can.
Get in, my son.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
I'll admit DedSec's resources certainly make this easier.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Any luck yet? Well, that's it. Ending the search.
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Well, that's just great.
Amen.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You're quite knowledgeable about Cass, aren't you?
Yeah. I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once.
Intruder alert! Intruder
He was
alert!
bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius.
Already filled it. I'm starving. I'm gonna end it here and come back, probably make another video there.